R.I.P. R.I.P.
The real one.
R.I.P. My girl. Sometimes in life, all of your expenses land in the same month. And then all of a sudden, you look at this and you go, can I sell this? Oh my God, I'm gonna start an Ozempic farm in our house. Oh my God, you guys.
Wait, ask ChatGPT.
I'm about to be so f***ing rich. Hi guys, welcome to Anniewood, episode 121. This is an episode that is a little chill. I may have eaten something before and then we pushed it in an hour. So here we are. We had a very fun time and we talked about a lot of stuff. So you'll have to watch and comment below what we talked about because I don't remember. It was 10 minutes ago. I've already forgotten. Join our Patreon. Go to patreon.com/Annie Lederman. We have a lot of fun extras in there. We also have all of the episodes extended and uncensored. And come join the movement. We got a whole community in there. Come to us. We love you. I love doing stand-up comedy and I love doing it specifically to you. I am on the road all the time. I love performing for you. It's so fun. It's my absolute dream to do it. So please come join me when you are around. I am going to be in Anchorage, Alaska, March 14th for one night. Come see me. I have my next Anniewood and Friends at the Comedy Store, March 18th. I'm going to be in Philadelphia, my hometown, March 27th. You guys come to that. It's at Helium Comedy Club. I'm so excited. Please come to that. And then I'm going to Toronto to the Comedy Bar, March 28th and 29th. I'm going to be in La Jolla in April 4th through 6th. Kansas City, Missouri, April 25th through 26th. Naples, Florida, and Tampa, Florida, May 29th through the 31st. So go to annielederman.com/shows. Anyway, new shows pop up all the time. So go to annielederman.com/shows to check it out.
Welcome to Anniewood.
Hi guys, welcome to Anniewood. It's me, Annie. It's episode 120. 121.
Oh my God, I just told her.
We've been doing this, it feels like we've been doing this longer and shorter than that. Doesn't it not? Like 120, I'm like, wow, 120 episodes. And then I go, it's only been 120.
Yeah, it's like 2 years.
Like, I don't even know how many inspirations I did. I definitely don't think I reached
We only
100.
did like 60 inspirations. Isn't that weird?
So I've only done I've done under 300 episodes of a podcast.
That's
I'm leaving.
amazing. Solo episodes.
Solos. Well, it's okay. Okay, so I took an edible and that's why there's silence and people are staring at me in the room. We thought it'd be funny.
We thought it would be cute, guys.
We thought it would
Here
be
we
cute.
go.
I'm packing. I'm going to Milwaukee. I'm doing a one-nighter. It'll be yesterday. Or no, wait. It'll be 2 weeks ago.
Oh, 1 week ago.
1 week ago. Because my brain functions so well when I'm not on an edible too. And then I'm going to New York. So fun.
Oh, we'll have more about that when she returns.
Yeah,
We
but
do
I
the
mean, I'm
return
telling people
episode.
what I'm doing. So I was packing and then I found these edibles and Todd's like, you should take one. And then he turned around and I took one and he thought he was kidding when he said for me to take one. But it was too late. Randy, don't lick his ear.
Oh my
Randy's
God.
licking Michael Evans' ear. But we're back in the solo mode.
How do
It's
you
late.
feel?
I feel good. I mean, I have to leave my flight. It is Delta, which is exciting. Delta is the one that flipped over and the one that, so this could be an in memoriam episode of Anniewood. No, I surrender and I believe in my karma and I believe that I'm always safe.
We got our new Tesla today. Finally, it was such a pain in the rear to get it done.
Now, when you said rear, is that because you're trying to be, so you don't have to bleep it?
No.
That's just, you think it's funny to say rear?
Oh my God, this
I'm just
woman, she's
curious.
on too much Molly.
I'm on
weed.
Molly.
I mean weed.
Imagine. No, that would be very different. Well, Tesla's like half robot, so it's annoying because you're texting into a app half the time, and then you talk to people on the phone who are in completely different departments.
Or are also half robots.
They're also half robots. They're always lying to you. They're always telling you things. They're hiling. It's just a crazy time over there. But yeah, I decided I am a quarter Jew. And that is not enough for me to not drive a Tesla. Sorry, guys. The 3 other fourths took over.
The guy that came,
He was cool.
He was cool. He told us some interesting stuff. He thinks that the reason why Elon's doing all this political stuff is just so he could kind of alter the laws of traffic and everything so that they could get more.
Yeah, so it'll be just Teslas drive. Like if you're an Uber driver.
Or just all self-driving cars on the road.
If you're an Uber driver.
You're finished.
You're done.
If you're a truck driver.
If you're a truck driver, you're done. And you don't have, you've been doing this a while.
So if you're a truck driver and a Trump supporter, you're done.
If you're a Trump driver, you're in trouble. No, it's, yeah, it'll be crazy. The thing is, we want progress, right? You want to surrender to what is happening. But,
well, I have a controversial take on the whole Elon thing.
What is it?
I call me optimistic, but I feel like, because, electric vehicles is such a huge, progression in our world where if we could get rid of all gas-consuming cars, that would be pretty amazing for the planet.
But don't they say that making a Tesla causes more energy and resources?
Well, that's what the oil companies say, to get you not to buy it.
Should we ask ChatGPT Plus? Yes,
Maybe.
I spent 9. Listen, I'm trying to cut back on costs and I'm trying to add costs and ChatGPT Plus.
But I think that he is just doing this whole right-wing grift to trick the last people that would buy Teslas into buying Teslas.
Lithium, cobalt, and nickel extraction. Tesla batteries rely on these materials, which require mining. Mining can lead to deforestation, water pollution, and habitat destruction. Oops. Well, we signed the lease. We got it for 3 years, guys. I'm sorry. Well, how much damage can this little girl do in 3 years to the fish?
2 things. Cool, you got the new Tesla. Same one.
It's cute. It's a different color.
It's a different color.
Very fun.
And it's nice and it's new. And I turned the other one and I got my bill and it's high for the damage I did to the first one. But you know what? We got a fresh start and we have business managers and I pay people money to figure that out for me.
It could have been higher
right now. It could have been higher.
It could have been higher.
It was. That was me. Yeah, no. It's fine. We just sometimes in life, all of your expenses land in the same month, and then all of a sudden, you look at this and you go, "Can I sell this? Can I sell this? Does anybody want this broken Wawa bedazzled thing that says my name on the back?" No, I love this. I would never get rid of this.
There's spiders in it.
But you think about the purchase. You look around at your house, you go, what's left? Robbie Hoffman made me throw out all the things I actually loved. So now the things I love that she didn't. So now I just have the weird shit I bought that I didn't get to yet sitting around. Like there's a shell that's filled with a bunch of crystals. I hate it. I want it gone because I know that shell was a $120 candle that we burned down.
Second thing, what voice do you use on ChatGPT?
I just downloaded it about 20 minutes ago because I said I better get ready for this podcast.
Well, when you talk to it, you can there's a few options for what kind of person it is.
I've only been typing.
It feels argumentative to me. If it's not the only one I feel like I jive with is the black chick one.
Oh,
but it won't matter. Let me know.
Have you dated a person of color?
I never did. No.
That's surprising. Doesn't he seem like he would walk in with a black girlfriend?
With Shadola?
Shadola. We were watching a murder today. All right, I'm back on murder hard. And we were watching the Mean Girl murders on
Modal.
Oh my God, what if when I ate edibles, I just started doing involuntary baby voice and I couldn't get out of it? No, but I've been watching the series The Mean Girl Murders on Hulu.
She's been loving it.
Pretty good. It's just all women killing, and
she's getting ideas.
The thing is that Blake Lively just opened up my memory of toxic femininity, and it's been fun to go down that rabbit hole of women destroying each other. But sometimes they sneak in a guy having done the killing, and there was just like a girlfriend involved, and I'm like, that's not a mean girl killing. Nice try. But there was a fun name on there. What was her name? Remember?
I think it was Shadola.
Shadola. Her name was Shadola. And she got out of Shajala because she charaded on all of her friends. And she's living fine. Well, I don't need to get into the murder, but
We came out with a new game.
it got us thinking about, I was wondering how, obviously I'm going to say this, I want to say this. This is fun, a fun segment. This is not anything to make anyone feel bad. But we were thinking about how, Black culture has some wild names, right? And I even looked up in ChatGPT the cultural background of why urban names are so unique. And by the way, a lot of people named unique. But so anyway, so Todd and I would guess a name, right? A thing. Because there's also this girl, Davon on The Challenge and Big Brother, and we love her. And she has a daughter named Cadence. And we just thought that was funny because she didn't speak yet.
Well, it's just Cadence is just
a fun name, but it's
an interesting name.
Yeah, and the word cadence is interesting.
The last delivery I did downtown before I came here, Rakisha.
Rakisha.
Not a wild name, but definitely.
I didn't
look
not
at it
in
and
your
think,
family.
True, unfortunately,
Right.
I wouldn't mind.
So we would just kind of pick a word, and then Todd would look up.
Let's see some of the names. So we were like, I think they're all saved because we were just looking them all up. We go, there's got to be like a Black person named Quality.
Okay,
so we just typed in. So we typed in Quality Jones,
Jones and Johnson. We use Jones and Johnson. We should use Walker.
Yeah, Walker's a good one too.
Whitaker.
This is Quality Jones. So we found this one, Quality Jones.
It's a unisex
looks
name.
Very Quality Jones.
He kept finding a lot of the names are unisex as well.
So we were going, okay, what else? And we were like
Comfort.
There wasn't really comfort. I think names
I was just
that
going
end
through
with
hotels.
like a Y and a name that ends with like an A usually is
Vanity.
Vanity is a good one. There's definitely a Vanity Jones out there. But we did Loyalty Jones. There's definitely a Loyalty Jones.
A lot of loyalties.
Look, this is Loyalty Jones. We found this is Loyalty Jones. Oh, there he is. That's definitely.
That's a guy named Loyalty. They must call him Loyal.
Loy.
That's how your mom would call him. That's how your mom says loyalty. Loy.
Yeah, but what else? What'd you say?
I can't remember how many.
We said variety. There was a Variety Jones.
I bet there's charisma.
Charisma
Jones. Let's see.
But anyway, I looked up why, and it's actually really a good answer.
Charisma Jones. Oh.
And Todd's half Asian, so that has to pull us through to be able to
I think this
have
is a
this
white
conversation
girl.
with you guys.
Charisma Jones, white girl.
Yes, no, but this is what I was saying. I was saying that's something that white culture hasn't culturally appropriated from the Black community. And then we were looking and there are like so many little Southern like white trash girls that have the name, or even like little like, going to the football game to see their quarterback boyfriend girl names too.
So comment in the comments, guys, what names you think we should look up with Jones, because there's always something. We did Loyalty, Quality, Variety.
Dude, you should see if there's Todd. Because in the NFL, there's a little Michael, there's a little Garrett. Sometimes we'll just modify a white name.
Let's see.
Okay, so these are the reasons ChatGPT said. Reclaiming cultural identity. During slavery, many African Americans were stripped of their original African names and given European names. After the Civil Rights Movement, there was a renewed effort to reclaim cultural identity. And one way to do that was through names that were unique, creative. Unique Jones, Creative Jones, or had African Jones or Arabic Jones or French influences. In the 1960s, there was also the Black Power and the Civil Rights Movement. In the 1960s and 70s, movies like Black Power and Afrocentrism movement, I was like, Black Power is a movie? Encouraged pride in African heritage. Names like Malik, Jamal, Aisha, and Latifa gained popularity as they were connected to African and Arabic roots. Creativity and linguistic innovations. Many Black American names are uniquely created through prefixes, which is what you were just saying. La, De, Sha, and Ja. J. Suffix is Isha.
She's doing good, guys. This is the best I've seen her read. The weed is helping.
And L. This is so hard. I'm learning. I'm learning because I'm focusing. The creativity reflects the Black community's rich oral tradition, musical influences, and innovative approach to language. And then number 4 is distinguishing from Eurocentric norms. Some parents intentionally choose names that stand apart from the traditional Western or European names, reinforcing cultural pride and individuality. And the 5th and final one. Oh, no, there's more.
Oh my God.
Influence of religion and pop culture. Names from Islamic Hebrew and Swahili.
Oh, you give it
origins. It's just an ILI looked like 3 eyes, and I was confused. Origins have been popular due to cultural and religious influences. Additionally, celebrities, athletes, and musicians have contributed to the name trend. And then community and social connection. Having a unique name can create a sense of belonging within the Black community, signaling cultural pride and solidarity. Yeah, I think that's really the way to piss off the Black community would be to start stealing like unique names and stuff.
Yeah, no, celebrities definitely do a lot of
too much though.
I mean, wait, Mike, look it up. This guy's name is Pilot Inspector.
Okay.
Look at this. Look at that person. Audio science. What is that person? Go over. Audio science Clayton. Apple. Okay, we know Apple.
Moon Unit.
I hear that Apple is allegedly quite a little bitch too, a little mean girl.
Oh, look at Elon's kid's
I know,
name.
It's so annoying.
What is that? How do you say it?
I don't know.
But they're saying Jay-Z is a weird name, but Jay-Z is not his name.
That's not his name.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, Beyonce and Jay-Z, what the hell? Northwest.
Who's Kal-El?
Who is a pilot inspector? Whose kid is that?
Yeah, click that. Oh, it's Jason. What's his name? My name is
Jason Lee?
Yeah.
Why is his name Pilot Inspector?
What do you call them? Pile for short? Pile. Yeah, what was the name of
why would he name his kid?
Courtney Cox's kid with David Arquette, who we love.
I don't know.
David Arquette is the man. I tried to get him on Anniewood, but he had moved.
Coco?
Coco's cute.
Coco is not that crazy.
Listen, Apple is the weirdest one to me because
Pilot Inspector is not the weirdest
one. Also, Pilot Inspector sounds like a dirty move.
Yeah, it sounds like
I'm gonna give her the old Pilot Inspector.
It just sounds like a guy that
it sounds like a guy that Elon Musk fired.
Sounds like a guy where you're going through TSA and they're like, all right, we gotta inspect the pilot, make sure that he's okay to fly.
Yeah.
My Elon joke was better.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like a DEI hire.
No. Just don't steal my joke. I like being high. I'm kind of mean.
Oh my God.
I feel mean. I want to beat up my beau. Todd, I'm going to miss you so much for a whole week and a half.
I know.
What am I going to do? FaceTime
What
you?
am I going to do?
I don't know. Clean up around here. Start packing. We have to move.
I always clean.
Guys, we have to move. We had to return our lease, move. Oh my God. So much stuff. Taxes. I don't know when taxes are paid, but mine are never paid at the time that everyone else's are paid. Mine are paid right when I need money.
Maybe where you're moving is a thing for off pod, but I'm dying to know what
we
you
have
guys
no
are.
clue.
We don't know yet. You can't really look until like month of.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, and our apartment building just raises the rent so much. And it's so like disrespectful what they do, but we're so lazy and they just know they're either going to get us stuck there at this price or they're going to scam some other person to come in because these places are awesome.
I think that's what the scam is. You have people move in at a low price.
Yeah, I couldn't believe what we got this place for.
And then they just keep piling it on and they go, well, I doubt they're going to move. They're going to be too settled in to move.
Yeah, it's interesting.
And they get you.
I have a quality of life I'm really interested in living. And I was watching, do you know the Instagram account of the guy who asks people on the street how much their rent is in New York and then he goes into their apartments?
Yeah.
It gives me like the fact that I would have to, like, for me to live, I feel like comfortably in New York the way I want to live, we would have to be pulling in millions, not million, like millions.
I know, and I just want a yard
to just
for my
have
dog.
Like 3 rooms. It's It's so small. This girl was paying $5,000 for like this really small, and it wasn't even a real kitchen. It was like a shitty kitchen, like with a little fridge. And it was like a good view. And I think she was in Soho, which is awesome to be in Soho. But it was just a little loft upstairs.
Tiny fridge though.
It was a loft upstairs, and it was a bigger than small, tiny loft. But it was just like when you're in a loft, it's like if we were up here the whole time. You're claustrophobic, even though it's open. There's just something about like I'm trapped in the attic right now.
No, it's good if you like just
maybe
got
it's
out
my
of college.
honestly, maybe it's like my Jewish. Maybe that's my Ashkenazi coming out, where I'm like, I'm not supposed to be in an attic. I'm not. This is like my Anne Frank era. If I'm living up here, this is not good.
I like a loft.
No, it's nice, but you don't want. Our podcast is in a loft. I don't know if you guys know that. We're always throwing
Randy's toy
downstairs, hoping he'll just get distracted and start banging it downstairs instead of in front of our guests and rubbing up against them and then jumping up on them after he's licked the little.
I mean, I think the true Anniewood fans know probably that. I think every single episode Randy is humping, and every single guest,
And
every
I'm
single
always
episode
going,
with a guest,
Randy.
and every single guest. So at one point they go, "Your dog's just humping right here." Oh my
No,
god!
you want to know why? And the Stans will know this. The Stannies. When he was sick, he was just passed out and he wasn't humping. So you have to take out the sick months.
Yeah,
he was sick for
months.
like 2 months. Was it even longer than that? How long was Randy like that?
He was like that for a little bit. Yeah, probably like 2 months.
But people would always comment. They're like, is that dog dead? And I'm like, it's the weirdest thing in the world. He kind of is.
He's just a floppy guy.
He was on a medicine. But Randy, he waits for the cameras to go on and then he just goes off. Okay, so I was asking ChatGPT about this, but they didn't have what I wanted. But maybe if you Google this for us, Apple, because we're speaking of Apple Martin, I did see there was a mean girl accusation about her. You know?
So do you know what it is she did? It sounds like she made
She just was like, I don't know. They just caught her on camera being rude to someone.
Well, we talk about this all the time. Like, it's like everybody, you want to be successful. It's like, you think of your ultimate version of success and then think about if you think about having people like that, having kids, you're like, those kids are going to suck. There's no way they're going to be cool.
Or they're going to be really good at stuff. But you definitely are getting it's different when you can just have stuff.
Like, how do you reconcile that? How do you be rich, successful people that have kids that don't only know the easy? It's like, they're going to be douchebags. And like, that sucks.
I know, and they're pulling favors. I think that's why it was.
But also, that's just everybody.
What?
Everyone's gonna be mean at some point on camera or be a douchebag.
But also, you're just like a 16. I don't know how old she is. 17. If they caught me on camera when I was 17.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Oh my God. It would be crazy.
Y'all don't want to know the shit I did. Shoo.
What'd you do? Tell us.
Back in the day, I used to do effed up shit.
With mailboxes?
Mailboxes, people's cars.
What'd you do to people's cars?
My friend that passed away, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
There's always one guy that died that was leading the worst moments of your
One time he
bad boy moments.
He took a poop in a plastic bag and then just rubbed his shit all over someone's car under the handles for no reason.
That's gnarly.
For no reason.
Yeah, we would put mustard on people's cars because we heard it takes the paint off.
Bologna too.
Yeah, why would we want to do that?
I said this on here before. I egged a house once and I felt so bad when I saw his mom come out that I just never did anything again. I was like,
it's always the mom coming out to fix it.
I never wanted to be mean, but it was like, ugh.
It was just when you come up in a small town, it's just there's nothing to do but to just break shit and ruin people's properties, and
that's like a boy thing though. You guys like to break stuff.
Yeah, you just are so bored.
I was just like at the gas station trying to get the guy to give me cigarettes. Like, hi.
Yeah, but then what happens after you get the cigarettes? You're like, okay, now what do we do?
Well, it's more about the getting of the cigarettes.
Yeah, the journey.
The journey is
because there was a wooded area in my town, and then past the wooded, you go through the whole woods, and then there was a waste management plant there. And we would we were like, yo, we should make a Molotov cocktail. So we filled like a glass Snapple bottle with like gasoline and a rag.
Damn.
And we lit it on fire. We were like, and we threw it. And gas. If you don't know, you don't use gasoline as a Molotov. You're supposed to use kerosene. So we threw it, and then the fire just went out and just.
This is the most Jersey shit I've ever heard.
Dude.
This is my
Molotov.
brothers too. My brothers weren't like that bad, but they still did bad stuff, but they were pretty good, my brothers.
Yeah.
But they still did bad shit. Like my friends were bad, but I was always on the fringe edge of like being good too. You know what I mean?
So you were like the pussy of your friends.
I was the pussy of my friends, but I could play the part, but ooh. Oh man, did I not like getting in trouble? I don't like to do bad things. Am I so like that?
Yep.
And my friends are like, let's just take this car. And I'm like, sure.
Oh my God,
I'm
dude,
so
yeah.
high. I'm 14. I'm like, they all think I'm 16. I'm like, oh God.
But there was something about being a kid and knowing you can't get in that much trouble that made you want to do shit more.
Yeah, like even up against adults, you're like, he can't hit me. I'm a
but
kid.
You don't understand. I was afraid of my parents being upset with me. So I wasn't afraid of like, I was afraid of shame. I wasn't afraid of like going to jail. Going to jail would have been a cool story and shit, you know? Going back to my juvenile, mine would be like my parents coming. Like, I don't care like getting arrested for shoplifting and handcuffed. I care my mom walking in when I'm in the handcuffs.
No, I
loved fighting with grown-ups. I loved fighting with authority. It was just my parents I always wanted.
I got arrested for lighting fires when I was a kid.
You got arrested? How old were you?
I think I was in middle school. And my friend got arrested. We were lighting fires. I went home. And then when I went home, my friend got arrested. And he just told everyone, the RIP, died of heroin.
My friends I did all that shit with, there's a very dead person.
But he told the cop I was there. We were in middle school. And then the entire day in school, I was just like, oh my God, I'm going to go to jail. Oh my, just imagine being in middle school, being like, I'm going to go to jail. I'm going to go to jail. And then I was like, God damn, what am I going to do? And then I got home and I was like, I just got to tell my dad now. Because my friend was like, the cops are going to come to your house today after school.
Yeah.
They already told me they're coming to your house. And I was like, okay. And I was like, well, if I just tell my dad before they get there, maybe it'll be less of a thing. Because I already told him. Instead of the cops just coming.
Oh, no.
So I told my dad, I was like, I think the cops are coming. We lit fires yesterday. And he was like, I'm bringing your ass in. So my dad brought me in. And I had to do a whole thing.
Oh my God. That's the opposite of the Gabby Petito story.
Yeah. I wasn't even there. I was ratted out.
That's so funny. His mom was sending him letters that were like, I would do anything for you. I'll break you out of jail if you go to jail. I'll bury a body. I was like, my parents would send me so quick. Yours too. But that's better. You want your kid to not like.
Listen, jail is actually good. I have like a friend that was like a real piece of shit. And he went to jail and he came back and he's like the nicest, coolest guy now. It's so weird.
I had a friend that got sent to one of those like prison high school things, like not juvie, but like where they kidnap you. It's for like rich kids. They kidnap you and do all the shit. And she came back. She was like at graduation and she used to be like punk rock and she came back and her hair was all like cute and a bob and she like looked like a housewife kind of. And she was like, everything's great. I'm like better now. And I was like, you fucking liar, bitch. I could see right through and she was just faking so hard. I went and hung out with her. She was hanging out with all these like big Russian dudes. I was like, you are so crazy. Like it was just, but watching her be able to play all the adults was pretty incredible. She did end up R.I.P.
Oh my God.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
The real ones.
R.I.P. My girl. And here we are with my favorite. There's so few things in this world that can just take your place when you need them to. And today, on the day we got our new Tesla, it seems only fitting to be presenting to you Autoblow. The Autoblow Ultra is the world's best-selling BJ machine. So you can get that killer beej anytime you want them. And ladies, this is time off for you. We're busy, okay? We're working women. We have children, right? I don't, but you do. You're busy, you're doing things. You don't have time to do this. And sometimes you just want a machine to take over. And if you're ready to kick things up a notch, pair your Autoblow with your VR headset and it takes you to a whole new level.
Ooh.
Todd,
VR blowing.
Are you gonna?
Oh, I'm
Use
going to
it?
be doing that every day.
Oh, I'm
when
going to be
she's
gone for oh my God, I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks.
Every
Todd is going to
single
be
day.
auto-blowing himself all over this place. And that's how I know my man is taken care of while I'm on the road. You can do that too. Head to autoblow.com and use code Annie15 to get 15% off your purchase. That's autoblow.com, code Annie15 for 15% off. Trust me, your TMJ will thank you. Guys, the seasons are changing. It's messing up our skin. My skin is getting dry. I'm going to New York for a week. That's going to be crazy. My skin's going to get so dry in the cold that I'm going to come back here. It's going to be so confused. That's why I always use OneSkin and I let it reverse the signs of aging and calm my skin. I use this stuff every single day. It's so good. It's odorless. It smells awesome. It's made by 4 PhD level researchers. OneSkin's the only company with OS1 peptide. I still don't know what peptides are. I keep taking them. Every time I get money, I spend it on peptides. OneSkin believes the purpose of skincare is to optimize your skin's biology at the cellular level, so it's more resilient to the aging process. Guys, we have to move forward. We're gonna get older. This is just how it works. And let's just do stuffs that make things look as cute as they can for as long as they can and accept ourselves. I mean, we can get other stuff done, but OneSkin covers a lot of it. Founded and led by an all-women team of skin longevity scientists, OneSkin is redefining the aging process with their proprietary OS1 peptide, the first ingredient proven to help skin look, feel, and behave like its younger self. Get 15% off with code Annie at oneskin.co. That's 15% off oneskin.co with code Annie. They'll ask you where you heard about them, support the show, and tell them that we sent you. Invest in the health and longevity of your skin with OneSkin. Your future self will. Thank you. Let's just be cute together.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Michael, who died from your friend group?
Well, there's Trenton Shelby, heroin overdose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
How
it's
old?
man, we were
Together?
what?
They died together?
No, Trenton Shelby is his last name.
Oh, those Trent,
Trent and
Shelby.
Shelby. They're like the Sklars. They finish each other's sentences.
They just died of a heroin overdose.
They finish each other's sentences.
Well, dude, what's crazy is it was like a similar situation. I didn't think about it while you were saying this, but now that I think about Trenton's situation, he was sent away to like his aunt and uncle. Like he went and lived with someone for a while across the country to sort of get straight. And then like the day that he like came back to visit one of his old, like
and then he did heroin,
yeah, and that first
did,
one back.
He probably did the amount he was doing when he left, which is after he got like sober. It's like too much.
Yeah,
what happened.
And so there's also a guy that people sort of blame about it, which that's also unfortunate.
But also it gives them something it sucks for him. But for the other people, they're like, I got a target. It's interesting. I feel like every era, except I haven't yet in the past like 10 years. Well, my last heroin person died in their 30s. I'm wondering if like you stop having people die of heroin overdoses.
At some point in your life?
Because every era has been a heroin era. There's always been some overdose.
What, in like the world?
In my life, just in my life. Like you hear about it when you're young, then your friend in high school.
I told you the first death that I heard of, right?
Yes.
Crazy.
Todd actually could do it. We could do a discovery ID just on stories Todd has from people he knows.
I was just like a kid and I used to hang out with this like older, I always hung out with the older kids. And there was a girl that used to hang out with them and she played the hanging game. Yeah, it's the hanging game where you hang yourself until you pass out, and then they take you down, and then you wake up. You're like, "Whoa,
that was crazy!" Then you get like high. Yeah.
And
at that point, it's like just do whipped cream whippets. Like, what are you doing, children?
And she was like,
"Someone tell these kids about throwing mustard on cars or something. What are they doing?
Go shit in a bag. What are you doing, kids?"
Well, yeah, she was like 13, 12, 13. It was like that young.
But they just didn't pull her down in time?
I guess not.
What the
R.I.P. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Yeah. No, I had a kid in my elementary school that had HIV.
And he died?
He died way later. Like we found out on Facebook. He lived for a long time. He had kids and everything.
Oh my God. Yeah.
How about that?
'Cause you don't die from
R.I.P.
HIV, you die from AIDS, right?
Yeah, I don't think you die from HIV. They have a cure for it, I guess, now?
I mean, Magic Johnson's, there's a lot of people still alive.
When you see how, like, fragile life is, but also it is so hard to die, I feel like, too.
Sometimes it takes a lot to kill somebody.
Not kill somebody.
I mean, to
Oh my God, we
die.
gotta quit murder
There's
again.
there's a combination of supplements you can stay on that basically minimizes it to a point where it doesn't disappear, but like you'll live out your life just making sure you're on this medication.
Yeah, I just feel like, do you know that for a reason?
Because my boyfriend told me. No.
Well, if you could see his mustache, he looks like he's straight out of the streets of Philadelphia. I mean, the film Philadelphia.
Yeah,
Do you want to show people how you? I mean, you look like an 80s.
We'll throw a picture of me in right now.
Yeah, let's throw a picture.
Boom, right there
An
is
80s.
me.
He's got like an 80s like dance mustache.
Yeah, I don't really. I think it's that I need
It's
facial
red as
hair
well.
because I don't like my gums. I feel gummy. I'm hiding
That
behind
sucks. I don't see you as a gummy person,
Oh,
but that
good.
sucks to have that insecurity.
Yeah, it does.
And then you don't want to smile.
Yeah, if you ever get me for real, like you make me belly laugh, you'll see me realize about 2 seconds into laughing that I'm smiling.
When did
big.
you come up with this? How old were you?
I don't really know. I feel like I got like weird shaped, not big teeth, and I don't want to. I don't have little you know, like poor people little teeth. I don't have that, but
You know what though? What's interesting is that gums haven't come into fashion because I feel like everything that people like make fun of
Like the
turns
Gap?
into the thing. It becomes the cool thing. You know?
I wanted to show you something, by the way. It's
Is it a check? Is it a high bank
No.
balance?
it's this new thing of what I found out about this reptile. I
Oh boy.
think you're gonna like it. It says Gila monsters,
Gila
the
Klein?
lizards,
Oh, Gila.
but they're pronounced Gila
Oh,
monsters,
they're pronounced Gila.
gave the world Ozempic. One man hopes to treat them next. So Ozempic came from this lizard right here.
What? Are you serious?
So we got to get one.
Are you sure?
Yes, I just found out.
Oh my God, I'm going to start an Ozempic farm in our house. Oh my God, you guys.
Wait, ask ChatGPT.
I'm about to be so fucking rich. Guys, wait for the Anniewood strain of Ozempic coming to you.
We're going
Todd's gonna make a cute little 3D printed something. We'll send it to you in. It'll be a ball sack you can tickle. This is good.
Ask ChatGPT, say, where did Ozempic did Ozempic come from? Gila monsters. Gila monsters.
Did Ozempic come from Gila monsters? I don't like how formal I sounded with her. Okay. Yes, the development of Ozempic semaglutide and similar drugs was inspired by a hormone found in the saliva of a Gila monster.
Dang.
So you gotta if you can't afford Ozempic, now everyone can afford Ozempic, okay? You gotta find a Gila. Where are they?
I wanted to get one. You wouldn't let
Where
me
are
get
Gila
one.
Don't.
They're
Don't
pretty big.
that we have camera of you being such a
You want to let me get one?
He's being a fucking reptile baby. We have 137 reptiles.
No, because they're venomous. They're venomous.
We're
lizards.
not getting venomous.
Deadly venomous. They
no,
just
Todd, I like your fingers. I'd like you to keep them.
This is look to me. This is my
This
Phil
is
DeFranco.
like- no,
They're
no,
not
no.
deadly venomous.
is
They're
where-
just venomous. So you could use the
Are you
saliva to
being
make the Ozempic.
Philip DeFranco.
Yeah.
That was sick.
Guys, comment below if you bought Philip DeFranco merch. We're gonna come up with new merch. Are you guys excited for that? Because Philip DeFranco's selling merch and I can't have it. Okay, mine might have to be buy this if you bought a Philip DeFranco shirt.
I mean, that guy's just
No,
on
good for him.
crack.
No, I need to learn news somehow.
I hate his voice.
It's bad. It's not like, obviously he seems like a lovely person. It's very fast. It's very quick.
And he's like, no.
I'm getting big time Blake Lively fatigue.
I've been fatigued for
I
my whole
burned
life
out
about
on
it.
Blake. I don't fucking care anymore.
She's done right here. You heard it here first, folks.
I was watching Candace Owens. I'm like, oh, I'm getting a little over the chit chat.
There's too much.
I'm getting over the gossip. It's starting to feel boring.
I know we need like a death to be involved. Someone
It's
needs
just
to die.
we hung out with someone who I thought would really like all the gossip, and he really looked at me like I was such a loser for knowing all of it.
Who?
I don't want to say on here.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And I went, but he always does that to me. That's his thing. But he'll gossip. He'll gossip. But I am like, maybe I'm being too gossipy. Mother Ayahuasca told that to me once. That I need to get,
Oh
I have
my
a
God.
People magazine in my head. I got to get past that to get to the real stuff.
Oh my God. I mean, I could just care less of what Blake Lively's doing.
It was a wild thing.
Well, you have a thing you're so surprised about people that do things that obviously they would do.
I am.
And I don't know why you're like so surprised.
I just don't lie, cheat, steal, and manipulate.
And the whole world is like surprised.
When have you manipulated that has gotten you something? Like in high school?
Every day of my life. You kidding me?
No. I feel like you could turn it on. You could manipulate if you have to.
Oh, of course. Listen, I got that survivor gene in me.
Now, you really do think you would win Survivor?
I do. I have to make my thing.
I kind of think you would too, because I do think that you have a personality everyone likes except Trash Tuesday fans.
Hey, yo, that Trash Tuesday Reddit hates your boy. Hates your boy.
I think it's funny. Keep going.
They call me the enabler.
Oh my God.
They call me the enabler. I see you, Reddit. Call me the enabler. All because I support my wife. Like he's enabling.
Look up Enabler Jones.
I'll look it up. Enabler.
It would be funny if someone named their kid like a negative word, you know?
No, Enabler Jones. Anaja Jones.
Anasha's good. I like Anaja.
Anola Jones, white girl.
No way. Anola's white. Let me see this girl.
She's British.
Let me see this.
Anola Jones.
Let me see. Oh my God. Cute. She trans?
Don't be. Is she trans?
If she's not, that's the meanest question.
No, the trans girls are looking cute. It would be a cute one. No, I saw like all of these like modeling pictures on Instagram, and it was all these like really flat girls, and I was like, oh my God, we're back. Flat titties are back. And then I realized it was just trans model shoot. They look good. They look good.
They look like an enabler.
What do you enable me to do?
They say I enable you. I don't know.
What do you think you enable me to do?
I think they think.
He's so lazy.
I think they think I like
wanted me to not be on the show.
Wanted you to not be on the show, and like, and it convinced you to. They think I'm Yoko Ono.
I'm also like, guys, who do you think is in charge here? That you think he can get me to do fucking anything? Excuse me, guys, the breadwinner and the yeast maker of this household.
And also, I don't think I'm the enabler in this situation.
I think you enable me. You feed me like cookies. You got me fat over the pandemic.
Feed her cookies.
You
I even
allowed
bought
fatness.
some cookies for tonight.
Honestly, I've already had 2 Krispy Kremes, and I am coming for those cookies tonight.
Toll House just makes the best cookies.
He got Oreos and he got Toll House. Oh, you're an enabler. But I'm telling you guys, post semaglutide, post the Gila Monster juice.
Are we getting a Gila Monster now?
We're not getting, no. We're
Pound
not
it.
getting anything
Pound
that
it.
is venomous.
Pound
Absolutely
it.
not.
It's not deadly venomous.
It
It's rear
doesn't
fang
matter.
venomous. Corky's venomous.
Corky's venomous, then we're getting
Yes.
rid of them.
They're called rear fang. Don't leave me hanging.
I'm not. That was a slap. That was paper.
We have to start our own Ozempic farm.
I'm not having a venomous spider, a venomous reptile in our house.
He's not deadly venomous.
It
It's like
doesn't
the
matter.
bite you, it itches.
It itches, and then you have to get your finger removed?
No, it just itches.
No.
Don't know.
How venomous is it? You're
Don't know.
lying.
Don't
You're
know.
lying.
Don't
You're
know.
lying.
Wait, no, cut to her.
He's lying.
Don't know. Don't know.
You don't. You don't. People don't even know we do this. There's so many things you don't even know about us, guys. Todd is leaving. Did we discuss this yet?
What?
That you're leaving for 2 months?
I'm leaving for 2 months.
Todd's going to be on location for 2 months. I'm so...
You got until June.
I'm so screwed. I'm going to have to do everything. I just want you guys to be clear. I've talked about this before. I do nothing. Todd does... We have a 90-10 rule.
This house is going to be destroyed. Well, the new house is going to be destroyed.
No, I have to keep it clean.
The pool that we're going to get is going to be all green.
What if I'm better without you and we have to break up?
I'm not going to be able to open the front door. I'm going to open it. It's going to go gunk, and it's going to hit like a suitcase.
Oh, yeah. I just wake up. I clean up and then I wake up 20 minutes later and just a pile of things.
Got to go on location. I got to shoot that shit. You know what I mean?
Todd's going on location. He's going to have to go on a little plane. He's scared.
I did see my showrunner. He was making videos of him going on a little plane from like island to island.
Yeah.
The ones with the little propellers in the front. I'm going to be like, oh boy. Oh, why is he doing that? Why are we going this way?
Take Dramamine with you. Don't be all seasick over there.
I'm more just like, I don't want the thing to flip over upside down.
You think you're going to be the one keeping it? That's so funny. I just think about, I said this to Todd already, but when we land, I take Randy out of his bag almost immediately. Like the minute the wheels are down, we're still going towards, I'm picking Randy up and taking him out of his bag and holding him. If I had done that on that Delta flight, I would have been clinging to Randy. Like I would have been upside down they were there for a little bit, right?
Yeah, what was the video? It was like landing. It kind of landed and then it just went like...
I would have already had Randy in my arms.
Why did that happen? How did that happen?
Wind. I talked to that pilot the other night and I'm getting mixed reviews from different pilots. Like I talked to a private jet pilot. We got to talk to that guy, Randy. He's always at the store, but we talked to this private jet pilot. And then I haven't talked to a commercial jet pilot. Yeah, but I keep hearing people saying they talk to a pilot, so I don't know.
I know. And then I saw like, the Trumpers and the comments of like Instagram. They're like, this is all propaganda. This stuff happens all the time. They just weren't reporting it until now. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. No, they weren't. And then I checked. Turns out there has been more plane crashes last year than this year.
What?
By this time. Isn't that weird? Ask ChatGPT. As of February 25th, 2025, the United States has experienced a decrease in total aviation accidents compared to the same period in 2024. However, there has been a significant increase in fatalities, so that's probably why they're reporting it more.
That plane in DC, something like that didn't happen and they didn't report it. There's too many like loved ones on there.
I know, it's so weird.
It's
or the one in Philadelphia
it's like where planes have to crash on land and people have cell phones and they have like...
It says between January 1st and February 25th, there has been 87 aviation accidents in the United States, with 13 of them being fatal, resulting in 85 deaths. During the same time frame, there's been, in 2024, there was 105 aviation accidents, 18 being fatal. So maybe they're right. Maybe they're onto something. Listen, I'm not a guy that I like the facts. Truth.
I like to feel safe, so I just assume everything's okay.
So
I'm like a scooch. I'm a scooch nervous. But I'm not like, I'm usually not nervous at all.
I could see why they would not share that information last year.
Right.
Because it's like terrible for airline companies to just have their
Do you
crashes.
think the airline companies are like in cahoots with them? Just like, let's
maybe because they're firing so many people that they're like, all right, let's get like Trump in trouble or something. I don't know. Listen.
Is this just an example of the administration didn't really talk about the crashes, did they?
What administration?
The Trump administration. They haven't talked about
They have.
what do they say about it?
They said it was DEI and Biden's fault.
They did?
Yes. Yes. 100%.
I've been writing it's Biden's fault under things and people get so mad. I just do it because I'm bored. I'm like, fuck it. I'm either going to play the slot machine or I'm going to write something like that.
Well, you remember that used to be a joke when Obama was in office, the Thanks Obama. Remember that?
No, guys, I was like doing open mics and eating pizza.
And no one did the "Oh, thanks Obama" thing?
No. Is that Republicans saying thanks, Obama?
Yeah, but then the Democrats kind of took it and was like, I remember Obama did like a video of him doing all the
I
"Thanks,
just
Obama."
only remember it being like really exciting that Obama was in office. I have no clue what he does, if he was good or not. I just remember us all liking him.
Obama.
I liked his
great.
vibes. Remember when he caught the fly
He was the only
with
person.
his hand? I was like, Obama's on Adderall. I was like, that's fucking awesome.
He was the only president to go to Laos and address
I know, that's
the fact that
awesome.
we bombed the hell out of him and tried to fix it.
When you say we to them, is it weird? Because it's you
'Cause it's
to another
me.
half of you?
It's my heart.
Being biracial is weird.
It's weird. I just realized that I'm first generation.
Yeah.
I'm first generation immigrant. Isn't that weird?
Do you feel pressure
For what?
to impress your parents?
I ain't got no pressure.
You impressed them in 5th grade.
I ain't got no pressure. I impressed them when I learned to ride a bike.
Your family is really the best. I'm going to be going to Philly. Guys, come to my Philly show. I'm doing a one-nighter there. But I'm going to go and meet the baby, and you're not going to be with me.
Oh, I know.
It's at the end of the month. Because I need him here packing and moving. But he enables me. Well, you can enable me and not.
I enabled her to do it.
No, enabling is just like going along with something, egging something on.
Egging?
Egging.
No, enable. Yeah. Enabling is helping someone get heroin. That's the only enabling.
That guy in your friend group.
Yep. He enabled. Sometimes you get real trouble if you're enabling.
Didn't you see those friends though that were like going down such a bad path that you just had to be like, all right, peace, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I'll try to help you for a second. You're not receptive to it. I got to get the fuck out of here.
I don't know. This is a dark thing.
I had a friend that was like, she stole her mom's, like her great grandmother's jewelry and sold it for heroin. And so I told her mom, I was like, she's like stealing your jewelry and shit. Like, it's not good. And then,
Her mom ratted you out?
yeah, but I knew I was going to get ratted out. Her mom was an enabler though. Her mom was like, she's fine. She's fine.
Oh my God, enabler.
Yeah. And then I was like, so then it didn't help her and she hated me. She was so mad at me, but I was like, whatever. You're stealing. There was just something about stealing her grandmother's, I don't know. But then, so then she like got kicked out of our school. And then she got kicked out of our school. And then she came back around. And she was like, oh, like, I forgive you. I was like, yeah, I was just trying to help you. And I was just worried about you. And she's like, I'm better now. And I'm like, okay. And then we went to a pool hall together. And we went into the bathroom. She came into the bathroom and she was snorting it. She's like, I just snorted it now. Don't tell my mom. I'm like, I'm not going to tell myself that I'm seeing this. I'm out.
Snorting it.
Isn't that crazy?
That's like, what's it called? Pulp Fiction, yeah.
Do you think it makes me a snitch and a bad person that I told her mom, or nice and a good friend?
I mean, it's nice that you knew her mom enough to tell her.
I had to tell. I just felt like she was going to die.
I didn't know any of my. Oh, I guess I knew.
I thought she was going to
mom.
be dead. So she might be.
I think the hard drugs are that's the zone. I think you've officially crossed the threshold into the right thing is to try to do whatever you can to stop the friends.
She was like shooting up and like blood was like coming out. It was like
in your teens.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you did the right thing.
We were like,
Heroin, baby.
But if she shoplifted, I wouldn't have snitched. I'd have been like, steal that shit, bitch.
Heroin, be the death of me. Heroin, it's my wife and it's my life.
What song is this?
I think it's the Velvet Underground. Heroin.
It's a song that's just called Heroin. A little on the nose there.
Lou Reed.
How many songs are about
R.I.P.
heroin?
Lou Reed. R.I.P.
What are the other songs about heroin?
Every Third Eye Blind song is like secretly about heroin.
Okay, and the Chili Peppers?
Chili Pepper songs, Under the Bridge.
Yeah.
Brown sugar.
Brown Sugar.
I haven't tried
There
it
you
yet,
go.
so I don't know.
Guys, write in the comments, should we do a heroin episode? Let's do it.
Like, I laughed so hard I fell over like I was on heroin.
If we were just on like this, that's the line.
That has to happen.
If we were just all on like,
There's no like tatted up guy that
yeah, is there any
Is
like
nodding
heroin
out.
podcasters out there?
are people still doing it?
Think so. I know
Or did people
Oxy's,
switch to Oxy?
Oxy's kind of took over for a little bit. And like those pills, like blues and all that shit, that kind of took over for a little bit.
I'm so glad I'm not a druggie.
What happens is that the over the counter stuff is harder to get your hands on. So like the way a lot of people start doing heroin is like they're really hooked on oxys and shit, and then
Mhm.
one day they they're sick, they're hurting, and they can't find
Right,
the
so they
pills,
have
and
to do
and somebody
heroin.
goes,
And
"Well,
it's
I
like
got H, man. If you want."
$10 for a
Yeah.
head,
Yeah, they go, I got H, and also it's like it'll fix how you're feeling now, and also for like a tenth of the price, you could get high every day, and it's like, oh, easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. And then you put heroin.
Oh, how annoying would that be if you're working with someone, they show up on heroin, you're like, oh my God, that's so annoying. I guess I'm doing everything today.
And how annoying it'd be if you have a dog that's crying into the microphone on a podcast.
Having a co-host that's on heroin is like being Todd in our relationship. You'd have to do everything. Randy, what a good
I'm
boy.
gonna put Randy on heroin. He smells like so much pee. It's
He smells like
unbelievable.
pee. It's like you can smell it through his head, all the way up to the top of his head. And then he licks his ding so that he just has pee breath.
Oh,
He's
he's
really the nastiest.
disgust.
And that's what's jumping over all of our guests. Like when people come over and we're like, oh, thank God he was sick when Bill Burr was here. That would have been the worst. Bill would be so annoyed. Or maybe he'd like it. I don't know.
Oh, we love that Burr Bill.
Maybe I'll try to see his play. He's doing Glengarry Glen Ross.
Oh,
Maybe I'll
that'd be
try to. I'm
cute.
going to be in New York. Got to go see a play. I hate plays, but Tim Dillon made me go to one, and it was actually really fun.
I've only been to one. I've been to A Christmas Carol.
Ooh, really?
Scrooge.
Did you like it? Why do you keep
I
grabbing
don't
your?
fucking remember. Because it's so
You've been doing that the
fucking
whole time.
large.
Todd's been grabbing his cock and balls this whole time. He's been doing the Justin Bieber.
The Justin Baldoni.
Todd, did you ever have a man bun?
No. I hate having long hair at all.
I know you grew it out for me for a little bit.
I grew it out a little
I
bit.
want
It
him
was
to have
so
that like
annoying.
Jared Leto, Jordan Catalano hair. Oh, my so-called life. Someone sent me a meme that said, if you had a crush on this guy and it's like Jordan Catalano, they
You got
said,
some problem?
you got to get a prostate exam. It's time. So weird to get older. Cool though. All right. I had a fun little high episode. What are you going to do?
So what a good episode this has been, guys.
I like just kind of shooting the shit with my loved one. And I like that you guys are here with us doing it.
Did you guys see how stoned she got?
And I had fun doing it. I had a great time. I feel loose. I feel like I put too many rules on myself and I worry about whether people are going to like me or not. And I just have to, sometimes I'm going to just be high and have a nice chat with my fiance in front of however many people want to watch.
Oh, that's beautiful. Well, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell while you're at it.
I had some good zingers in it. I had some good lines. Todd stepped on them. I was interrupting him while he stepped on it, but
I didn't step nothing.
yeah. Very fun. Hopefully Todd clips the right moments.
Oh, we'll see you guys on the other side.
Anyone's gonna save the world, yeah. When everything's burning, their voices keep returning, bringing us together, making it all better. Anyone's the calling, catch us when we're falling. Turn the volume high, questions soaring to the sky. Anyone's the way, brighter every day. And when you feel alone, hope is being shown in every single word. Our stories will be heard. We're breaking down the walls, yeah, show 'em what they want. Laughing till we fall, we're speaking for us all. And it's undeniable, this force is reliable. Anyone's gonna save the world, yeah. When everything's burning, their voices keep returning, bringing us together, making it all better. Anyone's the calling, catch us when we're falling. With every beat, every word, a revolution's heard from the world's every corner. We're getting stronger. Strong. Anyone's gonna save the world, yeah. When everything's burning, their voices keep returning, bringing us together, making it all better. Anyone's a calling, catch us when we're falling.
Oh, Randy, how did you feel about today's episode? Was it good? Did you like it? Did you like it outside? Did you like it like a puppuccino? Puppuccino? Did you like a puppuccino? Did you like a puppuccino?